south side of Chicago at a gas station in the 5900 block of South Morgan Street in Inglewood. It's alleged that Nuk, armed with a handgun, took a 32-year-old man's Chevy Malibu at gunpoint.
A Malibu?
30 minutes later, Nuk arrived at a gas station in the 8300 block of South Cottage Grove, driving the man's Chevy Malibu.
Okay.
Nuk allegedly got out of the stolen car, opened the door to another man's Kia Optima, and forced him into the passenger seat at gunpoint.
Wow.
The 35-year-old victim was forced to transfer money from his bank account, remove some of his clothes, and then get out of the car.
See, I just don't get it, man. It's like Pgf Nuk, he got this platform, right? You have a song that has 104 million views. You have a whole career of making music. You can make millions of dollars, but instead you're in Chicago, still in the hood, still in cars. Y'all, man, back with another little video today. For I'm saying we got something crazy, man. Chiraq rapper Pgf Nuk got taken down after getting caught stealing 2 cars in 30 minutes, bro. I'm just now hearing about this. You know, 1090J done dropped this video, so we gonna see what it's talking about. Before we start though, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, man. Stay build, you hear me, man. Subscribe to 1090J too. Let's get it, bro.
Man, what's up, everybody? It's 1090J. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Pgf Nuk being indicted by the feds in Chicago for 2 back-to-back carjackings that took place in less than 30 minutes. Pgf Nuk, one of Chicago's rising drillers, may have just ended his own career. The man behind the mask, identified as 22-year-old Virgil Gibson, has now been officially indicted
as a man on carjacking.
It's been 2 years since Nuk dropped his hit song, gaining over 100 million views and instant stardom in his city.
I ain't gonna lie, I've never heard Pgf Nuk's music, but like I only know him because he don't take the shiesty off. That's the only reason I know him. I didn't even know he was from Chicago. You know what I mean? Keep it 100. Like, that's crazy, bro.
With a cosign from Lil Durk to being brought on stage by Polo G, Nuk seemed like he could possibly be next up from the rack, but a series of arrests, along with his views going down, would seemingly lead the rapper to crashing out. Back in August of 2023, Nuk was arrested after a Glock with a switch was found on the floorboard of the car he was driving.
I did not know that. Really?
That's the rapper PGB.
So he got caught with switching
people right here.
I don't know who he talking about.
According to a Chicago News article, police stopped the vehicle because the plate on the car had been flagged for impound after previously eluding police. Meaning Nuk was caught riding in a getaway
he was gone.
vehicle.
He was in a high-speed chase. He was gone.
According to the news report, the person riding passenger with Nuk told police it was Nuk's gun. And Nuk told the police it belonged to the passenger.
Oh, they snitching on each
the
other?
gun belonged to one of them, but neither one of them wanted to take the charge. And according to the article, they told on each other to police. Nuk would be arrested, later freed on...
That's not your homie. Whoever you was with in that car, bro, whoever's gun that was, whoever snitched and said it wasn't them, y'all is fake for that. Y'all is childish for that. If you in a car, right, and you got a blick that you know is yours, bro, take your charge like a man. Don't try to blame it on your homies. That's wrong, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. That's bloody. I wouldn't even want to be riding around with people like that, for real.
Pre-trial release, and 8 months later, arrested for double carjacking plus kidnapping. On April 7, 2024, federal prosecutors alleged Nuk carjacked 2 people within 30 minutes. The first attack was on the south side of Chicago at a gas station in the 5900 block of South Morgan Street in Inglewood. It's alleged that Nuk, armed with a handgun, took a 32-year-old man's Chevy Malibu at gunpoint.
A Malibu?
30 minutes later, Nuk arrived at a gas station in the 8300 block of South Cottage Grove, driving the man's Chevy Malibu. Nuk allegedly got out of the stolen car, opened the door to another man's Kia Optima, and forced him into the passenger seat at gunpoint.
Wow.
The 35-year-old victim was forced to transfer money from his bank account, remove some of his clothes, and then get out of the car. Covert Chicago police later spotted the hijacked Kia in the 1600 block of West 55th Street, while Pgf Nuk was found hiding in the janitor's closet of a nearby phone store.
See, I just don't get it, man. It's like Pgf Nuk. He got this platform, right? You have a song that has 104 million views. You have a whole career of making music. You can make millions of dollars, but instead you're in Chicago, still in the hood, stealing cars. I don't get it, bro. You had the potential to become anything you want in life, and he already had the platform. He built it up, and then he threw it away for no reason, y'all. I don't get it. Why would you do that? Come on, man. We got to be smarter than this, bro. For real.
He'd be found wearing the same clothes as the hijacker that would later be seen on surveillance video. Nuk would be charged with 2 counts of vehicular hijacking with a firearm, armed aggravated kidnapping, and aggravated unlawful restraint.
Crazy.
But the biggest blow would be when the feds announced the indictment.
Ooh.
On Tuesday, July 16th, a federal grand jury indicted Nuk on 2 counts of carjacking, 3 counts of brandishing a firearm during a crime of violence, and 1 count of robbery and kidnapping.
Wow.
The charges in the indictment carry a maximum sentence of life in federal prison.
Jeez!
As everyone pretty much knows, when the feds become involved, it isn't a matter of if you're going to prison,
you're going,
but how long you're going for.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that at the time of the broad day carjackings, Nuk was still on pre-trial release for his state gun case when he was caught with a switch. At this time, he hasn't been federally charged with the switch, even though his charges would appear to state 3 counts of violent crime / drugs / machine guns. Within the indictment, it clarifies he has 3 counts of brandishing the weapon during a crime of violence.
Why, bro?
Pgf Nuk is currently being held in the Cook County Jail.
So he's done. He's basically done.
Within the infamous Division 9.
Wow.
This would be home to the max custody inmates with the most violent cases in Chicago. Nuk's Instagram would be flooded with comments about him being a crash dummy and ruining whatever was left of his career.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's hard to imagine this playing out in any way other than bad, as the amount of evidence is overwhelming.
Right, he's done. He's done. He ain't getting out for a while, bro. And that's sad, bro, because he young. We the same age, bro. And, like, you already had the platform that a lot of people wish they can have so they can really change their life and really help people. You feel what I'm saying? You threw it away, bro. Because you out here stealing cars like it's GTA IRL, bro, in broad daylight. Like, no. Y'all, no.
Not only were the crimes captured on video, he was arrested wearing the same clothes as the person committing the crimes on video. He was arrested nearby one of the stolen vehicles, and he had one of the victims wire him money to an account, possibly his own account, because if he's desperate enough to carjack in broad daylight, he might be dumb enough to send money to himself.
Yeah.
Federal documents would state Nuk does have a lawyer, but what's the fucking point with all the shit that's against you?
Right.
All she's doing is overseeing the plea deal he's about to take, because trial would end with a life sentence, and Nuk really has nothing to bargain with, meaning whatever the feds offer him is most likely what he's gonna have to take. At 22 years young, it's likely Nuk won't be seen again until he's well into his 30s.
Man.
It's highly unlikely he'll be let out on pre-trial release, knowing he's still pending a gun case in the state's courts.
Yup.
See, this is the hardest part of living the lifestyle. Nuk quickly became the biggest name in his circle.
Yep.
Money started coming in, shows were getting booked, interviews were being done.
That's what I'm saying.
Nuk saw
you having shows and money's coming in, interviews, all this stuff's getting booked. Why are you stealing cars? And especially a Malibu, a Chevy Malibu. Are you serious? Man, you probably had enough bread, bro, to go buy a whole Hellcat or something, bro. Like, you could have hired your own personal driver or something, bro. I just don't get it, man.
the rise, but he couldn't predict the fall. I mean, he had so many switches in his first video that they weren't even as impressive in the next 20 songs. He was left in the shadow of his only hit, his fan base would slowly turn, and now he's left to see who around him was actually rocking with him.
That's crazy.
Nuk can be seen with his mom, who's clearly an OG GD or an OG gangster disciple.
Right.
The son of a gangster, Nuk would describe in an interview how his own mom shot back at his ops after his house was shot up.
It was a point where my mama had to shoot, you feel me? Like, I want that type shit. I never be at the crib, but they'd come to my crib, try to shoot the house up. Tell them mama had to start shooting, like, That's to defend her career type shit. Like, that's type of shit that made me go harder in the streets.
Right.
Some could
but
say,
why, when you go hard in the streets, why are you still in the streets if you got the money to leave? What? That don't make sense.
Nuk was doomed from the start, being raised into the gang-banging world of Chicago, while others could say he had a head start in the streets. Being that he's young and hasn't been to prison, his next move will have to be his best. One of the biggest mistakes for first-time or younger inmates is to not accept a plea deal.
Yeah.
While it sounds easy, actually living through the experience of signing your name on a piece of paper, knowing you're signing away years of your life to be spent in prison, it's easier said than done.
It's true.
But not signing
it's true.
results
but
in
if you don't sign it, like he about to say, you're done. Your whole life.
trial and a harsher punishment.
Yeah.
Meaning Nuk could be offered 10 years, deny it, be found guilty at trial, and sentenced to life because in his mind, he hoped his lawyer could find him a way home.
There's no way.
With
bro.
over 90% of federal cases ending in a plea deal, it can be expected within the next 6 to 12 months, Nuk will sign his fate and the case will end. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out.
That's crazy.
Now I'm not gonna lie, when What Up dropped, that was my shit. I'm playing it constantly.
I never heard it.
In my humble opinion, he never dropped another song that competed with that.
Sheesh.
So it's like I said,
Man.
it seemed his career was kind of riding on that one song, and it's such a drill song, it didn't really go mainstream, you know what I mean? It was in the clubs and all that, but
Right.
somebody play that in the club and then there's a shootout outside, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
right.
it's not something they could really push like that. And unfortunately, when you have people that's in the streets or come from the streets, like I feel like one of the hardest things wouldn't be being broke, it would be getting a glimpse of a better life
And then throwing it
and
away.
then having it snatched.
And then throwing it away.
Whether you made X amount of money and
Yeah.
went back broke, whether you moved out the hood but had to move back. He was really traveling around, going out here, going out there, doing shows. He hit Miami, he hit LA, most likely hit New York. He's making his moves. He's thinking he's gonna be the next big rapper out of Chicago,
crazy,
and it just,
bro.
over the next 2 years,
Done.
didn't work out.
Done.
Back in Chicago, getting caught up in the bullshit. For him to crash out on a solo mission, they're not saying they were looking for any co-defendant or nothing. This is something that he was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go do this. You know what I mean? Like,
Weird,
it was
bro.
alleged he got robbed by his own friends, whatever, how that goes. I guess people were turning on him.
That's how
He
it
got
be.
desperate.
See, that's how it be, bro. When you get up, or just in general, you gotta keep your circle closed. And you gotta know who's your people before you even make it. You feel me? Cause like, bro, if you start getting money and now all these people come around you and you let them around you, they're using you. They're just trying to get something out of you. You feel what I'm saying? And when your money go low, they gonna take it. They gonna take the rest. Or they gonna plan to get you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's fraud, bro. That's stupid, bro. You gotta keep your circle tight. Stay with people that's been with you since day one. Other than that, go on about your business. You hear me? Like, real talk.
And
You can network. You can network. You can network with people, but you know what it is, networking. You feel me?
Day allegedly decided to carjack 2 different fucking people. I don't even know why he took the first one just to drive to the other gas station to take another one. And then, hey, bitch, what up? Cash at me the money. What the fuck? It was just such a careless move.
Yeah. And I bet you he didn't get more than 5,000 or probably not even 8,000, the most. Like, it's stupid,
And
bro.
you can look at it like he threw away his career. You can look at it like his career already died. And a lot of people, when they get desperate, when they can't handle the responsibilities and the pressure of society, they act on impulse, they do something dumb, and they find themselves in a system where now they have to wait and see how many years they're gonna be kept from society.
Yeah, but think about it like this, y'all. He's literally going to go to prison for a certain amount of time, right? He's going to come out. He's going to go right back to Chicago, right back to the trenches and do it again. Like, bro.
This is something I've seen a lot. There's a lot of people that are locked up that are scared to go home because they know about the pressure, the responsibility. It's easier for a motherfucker to wake up in jail or in prison, eating the food that they give you and just living off the land in there. You get taken care of. So it's like, unfortunately for him being 22 years old,
it's crazy.
I don't know what type of role models he had. His mother was gang banging.
Terrible.
She's with the shit. She's holding up guns and everything else. He might have been doomed from the start, or like I said, if he wants to live that life, he had a head start. But this is the situation that got him in. So for y'all, the viewers, the younger ones, clearly, y'all pay attention to this.
Facts, bro.
You could have a hit song, and before you know it, you're fighting for your life.
Yeah, because you made bad decisions. That's stupid, man. It's just fried, though, because, like, bro, no, bro. I'm the same age, bro. I'm 22, you hear me? And it's just like, bro, like, anybody can do better, bro. You gotta do better, bro. And get out the hood, move to a different state, to a different city. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta leave that environment, bro. You gotta leave. You know what I'm saying, man? Let me know what y'all think about this little video, though, man. Hopefully, he don't get like 80 years, 50 years, 30 years. Hopefully, they just hit him with a little, maybe a little 10 ball. He'll get out a little bit early, maybe. Hopefully, man. Let me know what y'all feel about this video. Like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, smash that bell. I'm gone and so with y'all, man.